for Mollie Judith Olgan and Mary Christine Chapa. The two Texas teens shot in the head at close range on Friday night because they were a couple. Last Friday, two teenage girls drove to Violet Andrew Park in Portland, Texas. It was hot that day, 90 degrees, paving the way for what should have been a perfect evening in the mid-70s. They would have gone in time for sunset, to hold each other as the sky turned shades of pink and orange and other colors of the rainbow. Or maybe they waited until after it was dark, knowing there is nothing as bright as the shine of the stars in your lover's eyes. At some point during the night, as they held each other close, head resting on each other's shoulders like they were the only ones in the world, a person approached. As people across the world celebrated their pride, Mollie and Mary celebrated their last night as a couple. It took 8 hours for visitors to the park to find the girls. 19-year-old Mollie was pronounced dead at the scene of the heinous crime, while 18-year-old Mary is listed in serious condition at a local hospital. It was the first murder in Portland in over 2 years. The Portland police chief said the two teens were targeted in the attack, and yet it is not being investigated as a hate crime. In Texas's defense, the state has always been picky about which crimes to hate, and they have never had a big problem with executions.
Right.
On May 9th, President Obama announced that he supported same-sex marriage.
True.
Apparently, the president's message was lost in the rhetoric being spewed in the gunman's direction by anti-gay Texas Governor Richard Perry, who has repeatedly stated that gay people do not deserve the same basic rights as their fellow heterosexual Americans. Governor Perry, can I call you Dick? Your hateful rhetoric is the arsenic that ignites the poison minds of bigots across the country. Out of the nearly 800,000 people who responded to your infamous Strong campaign ad on YouTube, nearly 97% slammed it. Unfortunately, 26,486 people liked it. And as we now know, it only takes one with a gun to kill two teenage girls in a peaceful park on a Friday night. It is one thing to believe something is wrong. It is another thing to shed the innocent blood of others because of your beliefs. I have told a girl that she is the only one in the world, that I would rather die than be without her, but I was never forced to mean it. Mollie and Mary were young lovers. They had been together for 5 months. Their favorite food was chicken wings. They had friends and roommates, all of whom say they exuded love and laughter. They were shot at point-blank range. The closest major city in Texas is Corpus Christi. How many more corpses of Christies and Mollies and Tylers and Matthews do Americans need to see? How many more need to be martyrs for others' beliefs? I stand here tonight as a straight man with a conscience and a sense of right and wrong, calling on all people who are against hatred and bigotry and singling people out because of their sexuality and differing beliefs to take a stand with me as I ask publicly. How many more have to die before the country wakes up in outrage and stops being okay with this? It has been said that life is the most basic human right, and everybody deserves to be loved. Gay or straight, those girls lost both of those rights that night. Amos 5:24 calls for justice to flow like a river. As we await answers and seek justice, as we search for an end to the hatred, we mourn Mollie and pray for Mary's recovery. May they spend the afterlife the way they spent the final moments of their lives, together in precious, fragile love.